Thinking about buying an investment long-term rental property? Stop right there. If you make these mistakes, you could end up losing everything, dealing with horrible tenants, or even buying a property that's impossible to rent out. Let's talk about what you absolutely should not do when buying a rental property. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what not to do when buying a rental property, and I'll share my super secret strategy that could save you tons of time and stress when looking for your next investment. And stick around till the end to hear it. If we haven't met before, my name is Lucy Hood, and I'm a top producing realtor that has bought, built, managed, and sold a great number of properties in my 8 years in the business. It's my mission to bring you wealth and understanding through real estate right here in the Smokies. Mistake number one, skipping the numbers. The biggest mistake you can make when buying a rental property is not doing the math and prove them. You need to calculate the rent potential, your expenses, and any repairs. One great tool to help you with this is the rental property calculator at the link in the description below. If you don't know your potential cash flow, you could end up paying more for the property than it's worth, and it may not cover your mortgage, taxes, or insurance. Mistake number two, research the area well before you buy. Make sure to check the crime rate, school districts, and average income of the area. If it's not a growing area with demand for more housing, it's not a good place to invest. The real profit you make from a rental property isn't from the rent, it's actually from the equity that you build while you're holding on to the asset. You won't see the true financial gains until you sell the property in the future. So invest in areas that are likely to appreciate in value. Mistake number three, don't overestimate your renters. A common mistake is not properly estimating what rent you'll be able to charge. You should search on Zillow or Trulia for rentals within 3 to 5 miles of your property that are similar in size, yard, and updates. The number of bedrooms is the most important thing to look at. If a 3-bedroom home in your area is renting for an average of $1,800 a month, it's fair to say that your 3-bedroom will rent for about the same. If your property is a little bit nicer than what you're seeing, you might actually get slightly more, but don't count on much more. Setting real expectations is crucial. My super secret tip, check with your insurance company for a clue report. This will tell you if there have ever been any claims on the house before, and they'll likely have a crazy amount of data on the area that can be super helpful. Another useful resource is social media. If the property is in a neighborhood, look for that neighborhood's name on Facebook and see what the neighbors are like or what they talk about. You'll find out quick if they're nosy negative Nancy's or if they're an awesome community that has block parties and would love to keep an eye on your property for you. Now that you know what not to do when buying a rental property, you're probably wondering, how do I find out if someone died in this house? Stay tuned for my video next week where I'll dive into uncover the history of a property, whether it's spooky or not. Click the like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all things real estate in the Smokies. And if you're interested in hiring me to be your trusted local advisor and my protective opinion of your profits, give me a call or text 865-264-0517.